Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up the football gods on this July 15th. We are here. And we're 60 days, 11 hours, 52 minutes away from kickoff of hopefully the Dallas Cowboys versus the Los Angeles Rams. And it is the deadline day. Jerry Jones once said, deadlines get deals done. Well, I don't know if there's going to get one done, but the crap that the Dallas Cowboys talked about being on the table. We had Jane Slater reporting that the Dallas Cowboys had put on the table a deal worth $33 to $35 million with over $100 million guaranteed. And everybody go, oh my God, he needs to take that. Take every penny of that. He should take that. But I'm here to tell you that is a bullshit offer for now. A year ago, that was a better offer. That deal just went way the F downhill. I want you to understand that there is no way, no how that Dak Prescott's going to take that deal. That would be just plain stupid. I know, let's be real here. That's more money than I will ever see in my lifetime. That's more money than, 99% of the world will ever see in a lifetime. I get that. But fair is fair, and you can't go ahead and accept a deal that's garbage in comparison to what everybody else is doing. Let's break this down and let's understand this. Dak Prescott's better off taking the franchise tag because you're talking about a deal that is 5 years. And let's assume that it's $34 million because as Jane Slater reported, it's an offer worth over $100 million guaranteed. And it's 33 to 35. Okay, the fact that you say 33 to 35, let's drop out the 33. Because probably they'll guarantee 3 years of it. So that means it's got to be at least 34. So that way it's over the 100 million mark. Okay? Because if it were 35, 3 years guaranteed, that'd be 105 million guaranteed. Still pretty good. With the exception of this. First of all, Kirk Cousins. I ain't mad at the brother. But from the Vikings, he has now guaranteed $150 million. For 5 years. He had signed the $88 million, then he got 66 more on top of it. 5 years. Guaranteed. Fully guaranteed. Let's talk about Carson Wentz and Jared Goff. Both of them, 110, 105 million guaranteed. Let's talk about Deshaun Watson, who's in another stratosphere, and I'm not recommending that Dak Prescott gets $45 million, although that is a very team-friendly deal to help them enable to be able to hold on to guys like Chris Jones. I get that. Dak Prescott is set to earn $31.2 million this year, $37 the next year if he's tagged again, $54 million if he's tagged again. So 3 years of tags come out to $123 million. So by him being tagged, hypothetically, he's going to make somewhere in the name of $15 to $20 million more just being tagged than accepting a deal. But wait, there's more. Because here's the thing. After 3 years, hypothetically, if you're Dak Prescott taking that tag, the television contract will be done. The coronavirus, let's pray that the coronavirus is done and over with. And we'll be back to normalized football. And that television contract, I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people watching television for football. Especially now that we know that the Eagles aren't going to have any fans in the stands. That Jacksonville at most will have 25% capacity. All those fans who would be at the game are going to be watching on TV. And since there's been a lack of sports, more people will be watching. So the NFL can go and say, hey. When you weren't able to get those television shows on, we took over College Saturday. We brought in the big money. We actually put out there extra advertising because of the lower bowl of the stadium. Basically, it was advertising for everybody in game. We'll get a huge, huge, huge spike in revenue. We're sitting here talking about $35 million being a lot. Guys, I can guarantee you within 4 years that the salary cap is going to double. Quarterback compensation will be well over 50. Understand that 5 years ago, Drew Brees was the highest paid player in the NFL at $20 million a year. Only 5 years ago. Now we've got a guy at 45. It's more than doubled. Myles Garrett is about to get a deal for $125 million. And so the Dallas Cowboys say to Dak Prescott, we want you to take a deal from last year. And understand Kirk Cousins, after he signed his deal, 2 years after getting a fully guaranteed $88 million, got 2 more years added on top of it at fully guaranteed $33 million a year. And the Cowboys are asking Dak to wait 5 years to be able to renegotiate another deal. It's a bad deal. The only way this is going to work is the Cowboys have to step up to the plate. And for whatever reason, they step up to the plate for Zeke. They step up for D-Law. I don't understand how they don't step up for Dak Prescott. But hey, the Cowboys have done some stupid-ass things in the past, and I guess they're going to continue to do some stupid-ass things. The fact that this thing has drug out so long is freaking ridiculous. It's a disgrace. And it's one of those times that make me just go like, what in the hell are you doing, Dallas Cowboys? Now, let's just take a look here and understand where I'm talking about. Some people will say, well, quarterbacks get paid too much. Well, it's what the market will bear. And if you don't have one, you're going to pay through the nose to get one. Understand, Ryan Tannehill has $91 million guaranteed. $29.5 a year. Now, are we saying Ryan Tannehill is better than Dak Prescott? Because if you're talking about Dak Prescott, you're only talking about a couple $1 million more is what the Cowboys are offering for Ryan Tannehill, who's had basically a half of a decent season. And oh, by the way, he's got a great running back too, by the way, just in case anybody's out there saying, well, Ryan Tannehill doing things, Dak Prescott. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got a Zeke Elliott type player too there. I would say that. Carson Wentz, don't give me this stuff. Well, he's got a Super Bowl ring because he played in not even a full quarter of a playoff game and got knocked the F out. And that second year that they went to the playoffs, it was Nick Foles taking over after he was 5-6. 5-6. The year before they won the Super Bowl, he was on the sidelines holding the clipboard. There's a statue of Nick Foles in front of the stadium, not Carson Wentz. Jared Goff, who had 2 wide open touchdown passes in the Super Bowl, could have been Super Bowl MVP, but was late delivering the ball and screwed up and they lost that game. And you can't look at Jared Goff after that season that he had last year and say he's a great quarterback, because without Todd Gurley, not that good. Sean McVay came in, was like lightning in a bottle. Todd Gurley was at his pinnacle. Defense was stout. And they lost. Aaron Rodgers, well, he's the bad man. But that deal was 2 years ago. Big Ben didn't play last year. Russell Wilson, of course, the standard bearer. But now we're talking about a deal that's 2 years old. And you see the ceiling, of course, Pat Mahomes at 45. So I ask you, why would Dak Prescott take this same deal that was offered before, that's less money than Carson Wentz and Jared Goff, that ties him up for 5 years, and is less money than if he took the franchise tag? Any deal is going to have to start out at the franchise tag number to be realistic. And at this point, it just does not look like it's going to get done unless the Dallas Cowboys sweeten the deal. Sorry. It's an insult. It's an insult. But hey, what do I know? I'm a guy with a day job at a voodoo doll who's not making $100 million guaranteed. Well, I will see you guys later. We will be out working, but we will have our ears to the news, and anything happens, we will be there. I'll see you soon.